Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're actually going back to our series which a lot of you are liking right now. So it's about the coloured solar system. So last week we did purple, the week before we did orange, so I've still got the purple simulation here, but today as you can see by the title, we are doing green. So this is going to be quite a challenge, but we're going to go and do it. So let's go straight into a new simulation. Also guys, while I'm just setting this up, we did it. We hit 1.1 thousand subscribers a few hours ago, so yeah, many thanks to everyone who subscribed. You're awesome. We did it. That's awesome. Yeah, can't thank you enough. We hit that milestone, so let's see if we can, I don't know, get 1.2 before the October, because that'd be pretty crazy. But anyways, let's get into this. So let's go with a green sort of look here. This is pretty cool. I don't really use this default green one here, so I'm going to turn that down, the ambient brightness. Right, there we go. So now we've got a cool green looking nebula sort of background here. So anyways, for this I've actually been thinking about this. I was planning it in my head before I started today, so I think I'm going to use a white star for this, because as you may know, white could pretty much represent any colour, as it is or white is basically a brightened up version. It could be a brightened up version of any colour. Like, you see what I mean there? Like black and white are basically every single colour but light or dark, if that makes sense. Wait, I think I can actually... Wait, if we quickly just put a random planet in. Let's just go around in Rocky Planet quickly. So if we put that here, you can see by the colours here, look, we've got the colour orange. It can go white and black. So white, for instance with green, white could be a brightened up version of green. So yeah, we're going to use a white star, if that makes sense. But I hope it does. But yeah, white could be any colour lightened up, as we can see here. So yeah, there's that. So we're going to delete that. So a white star. So this is more of a blue star, so we need to find a proper white one. We could use... I've never used these before, actually. Let's use a carbon white... That's a white dwarf. Okay. No, I think I'm going to save that for when I make a system out of white objects, which it could be next episode. So if you guys want white objects, just say, or whatever coloured object you want, which we haven't done yet, just say. Alright. Athena is white subgiant. Okay, let's try this. Whoa, is this guy really big? Alright, hang on, let's just... Alright, so we place it there. So how big is this thing? So, it's reasonably large, nothing too extreme. Oh, it is a blue star. Wait, that picture showed it was a white star. Yeah, what the heck? If we try that one. Is there any white stars in here? That one there? Wow, okay, there doesn't seem to be any. Altar? That's a more of a blue... Okay, we can just manually edit them, so we'll just quickly... just delete all them. So we'll use Algol as our primary star here. So it's got 3 masses of sun, so it's reasonably large. So we're going to quickly... where's the option? 0 velocity, that's what we want. So we're going to put that in the middle there. Then we are going to turn radius and composition off, and we're going to lower its temperature down into a white colour. So there we go. That is pretty much the whitest I can get it. So look at that. That pretty much is completely white. And if you want to quickly double check, we can turn off glows, so we can actually see the actual colour. Now that is pretty much white. So yeah, don't even argue. That's a white star. So there we go. So green objects. So as you know, I do have the custom Uranus, which I made a few episodes ago, and so we can use that custom Uranus because it is. I class it as a green gas giant, so we're definitely using that. So whereabouts is it? Earth, where is it? Still have it here somewhere. Where is it? Uranus. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I didn't even find it there. So we can use this in our system, since it is a green. That is a green, shade of green, so that is allowed. Do I have a second green object anywhere? Okay, I don't think I do. Alright, oh well. So we'll have a Uranus quite close to the main star. So we'll put it there. Let's put it on a unique sort of look. And we'll also add an asteroid belt to this system. So we'll just go over one asteroid belt, and we will have a manual colour as green. So we're going to have green asteroids. And we'll have it like that. There we go. Green asteroids. Oh, that looks pretty cool. So there we go. I like that. Wow. Oh, this Uranus still has that bugged out trail. Okay, we need to turn that off quickly. So, delete trails. There we go, that fixed it. So, there we are. Looking good. So, how is this looking? Well, it doesn't look very green here compared to what it does in the normal solar system simulation, actually. But, yeah, trust me, that's green. Now if we look here, look at that image right there, you can see there's green in that. But yeah, that's the closest thing to a green gas giant to have. So it's quite a light green, but green is green. So yeah, we are using that. So now we have Uranus here. So is this going to get really hot? Okay, 300 degrees. Okay, that's not too hot. Okay, so let's see the orbits quickly. So there's our orbit. So yeah, we'll leave that there for now. I think that's pretty good. So then we're going to have an object closer to the star. So we're also going to have this in green, obviously. So we'll go over a random rocky planet. So we'll also put it on quite a tilted orbit like that. So there we go. So who have we got next? So we've got Yumpati, or Yumpat. So what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to put you in a very nice, cool looking green colour. So ooh, that looks good. I like that already. Can we mix with a bit of red? As long as green is like the primary colour, it doesn't matter what other colours we can use in this. So something like that. I think that looks pretty good because it does have red on it, but obviously it's going to be close because it's quite close to start. It's probably going to be quite hot here, so there would be molten rock and magma and stuff like that. So yeah, I think the red would work quite well. So we could have it a little more white shade. Yeah, that looks interesting. Okay, that's too pink actually. So if we just let this simulation play out a bit, we need the temperature here to actually start getting hot so we can actually see it glow. Come on, heat up please. How hot is it? Is it? Okay, 500 degrees, so it should be glowing by now. Okay, actually should just oh, this thing does not reflect a lot of light. Okay, so we can add a bit of an atmosphere to this. Okay, ooh, okay, that's better. Now it's starting to glow. Yeah, there we go. We can see the molten rock down there. So yeah, this red has definitely got to go. I don't like it. So okay, let's have a dark shade of green there. There we go. So it's not really too visible. And then this colour, black. Oh, I do like that. That looks good. I really like that. That green and black tone with a red definitely looks pretty interesting. I've never had a green and black planet before, but yeah, there we go. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. I do like that. It's a green and black sort of object there. So there we go. Looking good. Actually, I might give this a custom name. Actually, I'll name it after like one of my friends' username. Let's call it the Green Hornet. There we go. Yeah, Green Hornet. Because it very much is green and it's got like, yeah. I'll show him this. Hopefully he likes it. There we go. So it's quite a hot planet as well. So it's 600 degrees here. So yeah, it should be pretty hot and buzzing and I don't know. I'll stop with that. So there we go. So we've got our custom Uranus there. So now we've got two objects here. So that's at 600 degrees. This is at 374. Okay, looking good. And we've got our green asteroid belt out here as well. So that's good. Okay, what should we add next? Okay, let's have a colonized planet as well. So we'll go a little further out here. So where's the habitable zone for this star? Does it have one? Okay, it does. Okay, perfect. So we'll have a rocky planet out in the green area here. So we'll put it there. Okay, so looking good. I'm a slight tilted orbit, so I do like doing the tilted orbit. So Rimmange, I can never pronounce these names. So let's start off with putting you in a green sort of colour there. Okay, looking good. Put you in a bit of a yellow maybe, and then another green sort of shade. Okay, so that seems to be good. Oh, what about white? Okay, that's a little too white there. So okay, let's put it back to green. Alright, so there we go, looking good. So then we're going to add an atmosphere to this bad boy. So let's just give it 1 ATM. So that's pretty much Earth sort of pressure here. So Earth surface pressure. Okay, it's getting a little too hot, so we're going to increase the albedo a bit so it starts reflecting more light. Then we're going to see how hot it's going to go. So okay, let's increase the albedo a little more so it reflects more light. Come on, cool down a bit. So 20 degrees. Yeah, I usually like to have them in 20 degrees. So looking good. Okay, where's this thing's North Pole? Oh, its North Pole's facing the star. Okay, so let's rotate it upright. So it's a little more Earth-like almost. Oh, that blue atmosphere does look pretty cool with the green surface there. So now what we want to do is we're going to add some water to this guy. So, you know, hopefully not make it too crazy there. So, oh, let's add a little more water there. The clouds by itself do look pretty nice though. But yeah, we've got to have the water on it. So we won't have too much water. But yeah, there we go. So that's a green, sort of very, very green object in here. So I would use Earth in this simulation, but it's not really, because we've got like different continents with different colours. Like, if we just quickly, let's just place an Earth in here, just for a comparison. So the problem with Earth is, it's not too green. I guess you could call it. Maybe we could have it in here, but never. Like, Africa's more of a desert, and I think this part of America is also a desert, Death Valley and all that. I guess we could use Earth because mostly it is green. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll use it. I think that's fine actually. It's mostly green, so that's fine. Okay, so let's delete that. Let's have Earth. Where should we have Earth actually? So I definitely want it to be hattable here. So whereabouts should I add it? So okay, let's have it there maybe. We can always play around with Earth settings to see if it changes. Ooh, its orbit's a little off, but okay, we'll leave it like that just to have it unique. So how is Earth doing here? So okay, it looks like we put it in the perfect spot actually. 20 degrees. Oh no, hang on, is it 23? Let's turn off climate mode. Okay, that's definitely getting too hot. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to increase the albedo on Earth a bit just so it cools down in temperature. So there we go. So 21 degrees, yeah, that works for me. So there we go. So now we have an Earth, and it doesn't even look green anymore. It looks like all the continents are all burnt. Yeah. Oh well. We'll just pretend it's green. Just pretend Earth's green. That's fine. So there we go. Okay, so that will be our inner solar system. I think that looks pretty interesting. Can we tilt the rings? Actually, I think we can. Wait, if I delete the rings. Now, if I tilt the star, so I really can't see anything. So if I tilt the star on its side like that, then turn that off. Now I add the rings again. Hopefully the rings will be tilted. I'm hoping. So let's go to manual. Put the rings on green like that. Add ring. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, I do like that. So now we've got a tilted ring system, or asteroid belt, I should say. So, oh, I do. That looks really cool actually. So we turn the habitable zone off. There we go. Look at that. It's very nice. I do like that. And the good thing about this is only because there's only one star in this solar system. We don't really do episodes much with one star. So yeah, it's a bit of a change. All right, let's turn off position lock on Uranus. I really need to fix that. So looking good. So these guys are doing good. So the Green Hornet, 600 degrees still. Uranus is at 400. Earth is doing good at about 30 degrees. And then our custom object here is at 25. So it's, yeah, all good there. So that's our inner solar system. Now, the outer solar system, this could be pretty interesting. So it's a shame I don't know any other more green planets. But one thing I can do is we can use a Venus in this. So let's actually have like a cool giant custom Venus in here. So Venus is clouds. I would count that as a shade of green. So yeah, I'm allowing that Venus to be used. So can we have it sort of like that? There we go. Okay, looking good. Alright, so it's a little slightly different tilt, but I'm going to try and fix that. So yeah, this is a very large object. I think this was just I don't think this is a real planet. I think I just named it that because I didn't have anything else to name. So I probably do need to fix that. But yeah, this is just a giant Venus. So yeah, if we want to look under the surface, it literally is just Venus. So these clouds count as green in my eyes. So this will be like a cool, unique sort of gas giant sort of object. So orbits is motion. Yeah, there we go, motion. So I need to play around with these settings a bit. So okay, how's that? I need to line it up there. So is that all looking? See, that's not correct. So we need to fix the orbit a bit. So these options they're quite a lot of fun to play around with, but they can get quite annoying. So if we just I don't know what to do. Alright, hang on, there we go. Yeah, that works for me. That's pretty much in line with it. So yeah, here's our first gas giant. So not looking too green, but as you can see from the little picture in the top right there, that is sort of a greenish sort of like cream colour. So yeah, that's allowed to be used. So looking good. Okay, so let's have it. Okay, I don't think really adding water would be a big deal. We'll add water to it. Why not? So this would be like a cold sort of Venus. So yeah, we don't need to play around with the settings here too much. So yeah, albedo. So we can have it as quite a cold object. So we'll have it reflecting 78% of the light it receives. So it's very, very chilly here. So looking good. So let's actually add a ring system here. So this guy I believe is bigger than Jupiter. So what if we had Jupiter's rings? Oh wow, okay, that's pretty crazy there. So that looks good actually. I do like that. So we got the rings of Jupiter here. orbiting our custom Venus. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly somehow delete these rings. This won't be the easiest thing there, because I do not want to delete the planet. So, let's just delete these one by one. Quickly delete all these guys. Delete. One there, let's get rid of that. Let's delete all these, as we can see there, and then get rid of this last little bit. So, select them like that, and delete. Right, perfect. So got all of those rings, because if I do Control D, it will remove the green rings over there, so I don't want to do that. So, I think I'm going to add green rings to this as well. So, okay, I do like the Jupiter rings, so we're going to go and do manual. We're going to have we're going to have green rings here as well. Let's have more of a light, or like a light green, since it is more of a light green object. So do that, then hit add ring. So there we go. So now we've got light green rings around our sort of greenish looking planet here. So we're going to then go and hit play, and now we've got some light green rings in orbit of our greenish-ish sort of planet. I guess it works in here. It's because of the white star. If that was more of a darker coloured star, or like a yellow star, it would show it as more of a yellow colour, like the sun, for instance. That's what it normally looks like. But yeah, since this is a white star, it sort of shoots out more white light, I think. So yeah, there we go. All right, perfect. So then we're going to add some moons to this guy. So we'll put some random moons in. Oh, we've got a Theckery, yay! So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this will basically be like our Jupiter. So let's see what this first moon will look like. So let's have them all in different shades of green and stuff to have it really looking good. So let's go over light green on here. Let's have a black as well, because black can be used of any colour since it is like a shade. So we can have it. Ooh, that looks good. That looks sort of menacing sort of colour there. So okay, looking good. Okay, there's one. Okay, the next moon here. Let's have this as a large moon. So let's put it up to 6,000. 6,000. There we go. So looking good. Alright, the orbits are still all good. Hopefully these moons' orbits don't change too much. So this has a massive 12 Jupiters. So I think this should be quite secure in the system. So let's have it as a lighter sort of green here, more of a turquoisey sort of colour. So let's have it as a turquoise. So and then we'll have white as like polar caps, maybe something like that. Okay, that's our next moon. So that'll probably be the largest moon. Then next up, we've got Ertus T. So I'm going to make this a gas. Can we make it a gas giant? What colour is that? That is pretty much just a cream colour. So I guess we can use this. Maybe. Okay, we can't stop it from smoking up. Okay, let's just leave it as a we'll leave it as a moon actually. So there we go. But we will add water to it. We'll have it as a frozen sort of object. So okay, let's add a bit of water, but I want to remove some of it so the surface is visible. Then we're going to have the surface as a green looking colour. So let's have a nice dark green here. There we go. Looking good. So there we go. Okay, a bit of yellow in there. Okay, and I like that. That looks pretty cool actually. And then the last moon, I think we'll have as a hotter object. So we'll add an atmosphere to it. We will add an atmosphere. Well, this one has water in it as well. Okay, so we're going to remove the water. Then we're going to give it a heavy atmosphere. So let's give it 10 ATM. Okay, 10 ATM like that. Decrease the albedo. Press it to 0 degrees, and now it's going to warm up. Hopefully it will get really hot for us. So we'll also make this guy green. So let's put it there. We'll have a black as another colour, and then let's have a red or an orange sort of look. So that, yeah, there we go. Looking good. So now I just need the sky to warm up. So let's put it to 20 degrees. Or 20 ATM. Let's put it to 500 degrees. Is it going to cool down? Okay, we need to increase this value here. I need that temperature to increase. So 50 ATM, 60 ATM. Come on, warm up. I don't want it cooling down. So 128 ATM. Come on. How's it doing? Please. 97. Is it gonna 98? Okay, it's heating up slowly. So okay, so increase the infrared emission. So let's put it up to 200 ATM. That should pretty spice it up for us, hopefully. So now let's hit play or speed the time up so the simulation works. Let's just check everything's working good. So we've got our central planet there with its awesome looking rings, and we've got some moons out here. So looking good. Okay, cool. Okay, this guy's also doing good. And then this guy on the far end, it's 600 degrees. So now that is warming up. So looking good. Those rings are weird. Look how they like move up and down. or move back and forth. It's pretty strange. Don't know if you can really see it. If you look further at it, yeah, those rings are pretty strange in the way they act. But it looks like they're sort of being torn up or like expanding, because originally they were a lot thinner than that. Oh well, that works for me. So there's our main gas giant. So there's quite a big gap here. So we could add a few random asteroids in there, but now I won't. We'll have it as a more clean solar system almost. So what should we do next? Let's actually get another custom Uranus in here. We'll have it as another. We'll have it more of an ice giant planet. So let's put it over here. There we go. Slightly different orbit as well. So what we're going to do with this guy is we're going to pretty much leave it the way it is. We'll have it facing the right way up like that. Yeah, it's really weird how the light works, but there we go. That's what it should look like. More like that colour. The realistic mode makes it look like that. It's more of a bluish sort of tint to it. So I'm going to cool down. Actually, no, we don't even need to play around with these options. We're just going to leave it the way it is. So there we go. Now we're going to add. We'll add a few moons. Could we add a ring to it? Yeah, I guess we can add a ring. So let's go with a manual, and then we'll have it as a. Let's have it as a darker green, not black, but we'll have it as a darker, sort of a mid sort of color green there. So now we'll hit add ring. And what the heck? Why are the rings just flying away? What? Okay, that's very strange. I don't know why it's doing that. Game? What? It's meant to add ring, not just add ring and fly away, so we'll just go and delete all those, sadly. Okay, I guess this won't be having rings then, since it doesn't want to, so we'll just go and delete. Oh, come on, alright, fine. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so let's quickly go back to the main system here. Alright, so we'll try that again. Now, how far away is this object from the star, actually? So this is 7 AU away, and the furthest in the planet is 2 AU. Okay, so it's reasonably close to our solar system sort of size so far. It needs to be a little bigger though, so... Alright, so next up... We could actually add a white dwarf into the system, maybe? No, I'll keep it simple with just one star for a change, because usually we add loads of stars, so... Kept it simply set. Alright, so... Let's try that again. So let's get the Uranus again. Over here. Where is it? It was near the bottom. Yeah, there we go. So we'll have it down here again, like that. As our next gas giant. So, right, let's hit play. Let's make sure it's all working good. Turn off position. I think that was why the rings weren't working. Ah, come on. Right, now the rings should work. So we add the rings on here, and go to manual. Let's go to the green again, sort of mid sort of color green there. Add ring. There we go. That's what we want. So now those rings will stay in place, like that. We'll leave Uranus on its side like it usually is, so there we go, look at that. Green planet, green rings. Then we'll add one moon, we'll add one moon around it, so let's get a random rocky planet. Yeah, we can use a rocky planet, so we'll put it sort of there maybe. It's quite a large sort of object, but oh well. One massive Earth, so then we're going to change its thing or orbit, so it's more like inclined like that. Quickly play around with this setting here. How's that going to work? Is that almost in line a little more? Oh, okay, there we go. That's looking better. Okay, no, I don't want to mess with that. Okay, that's almost there. Come on, just a little further. Okay, I think that is almost in line with it. So yeah, we'll leave it like that. Okay, and then this guy, let's colonize it. Okay, so let's have it all looking good and green and stuff. So just leave it in like the nice bright colors. Remove some of the water on it. Actually, no, add just a little bit so we can still see what's going on. Okay, looking good. More of a desert sort of green here. So then we're going to add an atmosphere here. So let's go with, I don't know, 50 ATM maybe. Put it to 0 degrees. Okay, it's warming up. That's what we want. Let's see how hot this guy gets. So I'm gonna speed this up. Hopefully all that water will melt for us. Because in the last episode, or one of the last episodes, the water wasn't melting properly. It was all still frozen at like 100 degrees. So there we go. Look at that. Let's make it so it rotates, because it seems... Okay, let's make it rotate at 0.2 days. So it's spinning quite quickly here. So a day here would be very quick, but okay, looking good. water's all doing fine. It's got some iron, mostly silicate, this object, but there we are. So, where's our main planet at? Where's Uranus? Is it down there? There it is. So if we land on the surface here, we can have a good look at our system. So let's turn all this off. Got a nice green sky to look at in this like nebula. So let's see if we can spot our parent planet here. So where is it? Come on, where are you at? Oh, so there's our system again. So this thing's turning pretty fast, but where is Uranus? Let me pause it, have a look around. Wait, is that its orbit? No, that's not its orbit. I thought the atmosphere was the orbit of Uranus. Okay, let's try it on labels. Can we see it anywhere? So if we pause, where is it? Can we see it? Okay, it's there. You can see it there. So it's under there. So we need the moon to actually go around the planet a little more so we can actually spot it. So I'm guessing we're on the wrong side. Oh, dang it. So is it going to go around the Uranus for a bit? Orbit it, please. A few hours. Okay, there's our system again. Where's Uranus now? Dang it, what was happening there? I think we were on the wrong side. So let's land on the nighttime side. So now let's have a look. So there is Uranus. So if we hit play now, so there's it going to set. Oh, that look. Imagine seeing that in the night sky. That looks pretty awesome. So I'm going to see it set. There we go. So now it should be going down there. So it's right there. So you can see that white dot there. So we're going to see it rise on the other side. Oh, it's dark. Nighttime now. So now it should be about to rise. So let's see what we've got here. So, oh, there we go. There's the rings. There's the rings of Uranus. Then there's Uranus. Oh, that looks cool. So there we go. Look at that. I like that. That's pretty cool, actually. So there we go. We could add a little object around this, but I don't want to mess with the tidal forces or anything. So there we are. So how's its orbit? So what if we look from Uranus from behind? Can we get an eclipse? So let's have a look around here. So let's move it around here. So it takes 10 days to go around Uranus. Okay, that's reasonable. So if we look here, then look from behind Uranus. How's it look? Ooh, looking cool. So can we get an eclipse? That's what I want to know. So can it go all the way behind or not? I don't think it will, since its orbit's more differently shaped. But yeah, that's a pretty cool look of the Uranus there. So ooh, I do like that. Ooh, that does look cool. I just love looking at objects on the surface. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Oh, that was crazy. So there we go. So that's our pretty much the furthest gas giant now. But then we'll add one more, I think, one more object, because this system's quite simple. And sometimes the simple ones are better. So yeah, I guess that's that. So let's get a random. I'm tempted to do another star, but no, I do want to keep it simple. So let's go with another rocky planet as our furthest out. So actually, let's make it a lot like our system. Could we add a second asteroid belt? No, I will keep it simple. So we'll add a random rocky planet really, really far out, like here. And then we'll see how dark it is here. So, okay, is it receiving light? Let's have a look. Oh no, it is very dark. So this planet's pretty much abandoned, just in the outskirts of the system. So how far away is this guy? So we'll put it to green and a bit of black there. So it's a cool looking colour. We'll add an atmosphere because why not? So let's add a little one so we can just see it there. So not a very good image of this object. Well, we will have a look. So that's what it looks like. But it's so far away it doesn't receive any light. So this guy is 135 AU away. So this guy is very, very far away. Poor guy. He got completely tossed out of the system here. So, and I think just to fill some of the remaining space, we will toss some random asteroids in here. So just to make it look a little more populated. But these are just like out objects. If you know, like Sedna and all of those dwarf planets out there, these are what these asteroids represent. Just stray objects which have been chucked out the main sort of system. Maybe like the asteroid belt. Maybe they got tossed out the asteroid belt and then they're just orbiting far out here. But yeah, there we go. Just add a little more life and objects to the solar system here. So that's looking good. And I think we'll add one more planet in just to fill this bit up as well. Just to have a little larger. So random gas giant. Let's go with a random colour. Let's see what colour we get. So we've got a so no, it's an orange colour, but is that an all orange? Or is that, let's see what this colour looks is. Not really, it's sort of a darker colour. No, I don't like that, I don't need that one. Okay, so what else could we use? Has to be... I could use a white gas giant, since, like I said, white could represent any colour, so I'm going to use that. Let's use a white object. I know it's not really relevant, but yeah, I just need an extra gas giant in here, so there we go. It's just white, so it could work with pretty much any colour here, so yeah, there we go. So, realistic. And there we go, just a random gas giant, not really much here, so we're just going to leave it like that. We're not going to edit it or anything. So, there we are. And actually, I think... No, one more. We'll add one more in. So, let's have an object really, really close to the central star as well. So, let's just go over a random rocky planet. Let's have you really quite close to the star. So, this will be our closest to the sun. The main sun here. So, Manus. Let's see what you've got for us. So, let's change this blue colour to a green colour. Like that. Okay, and then this will be more of like a desert, so yeah, I'll leave that colour the way it is. I think that looks good. So how hot's it going to be here? So let's decrease the albedo, and this guy's going to get molten pretty quick. So yeah, this is our closest, hottest object, so we're going to turn that down a bit. Let's put it into the thousands in temperature. So decrease the infrared efficiency, add a slight atmosphere, just nothing in stream, and now we've got a roasted planet. But remember, it is green. There is green there, as you can see, a dark green sort of desert looking planet. So there you go, looking good. So there is our green our solar system. So quite simple, but I like it. So I'm going to save this simulation now. Let's call it green system. So if we ever want to come back to it in a live stream, it is here. So there we go, green system. And there we go, guys. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Yeah, the system's right there. So I've got purple, orange and green now. They're the only ones I have, sadly. The original two I've sort of sadly got rid of, but oh well. So yeah, if you guys ever want to come back to this in a live stream, just let me know, like in a live stream, I guess. Just tell me during the live stream, come back to this. No, I don't know, but yeah, if you like this video, make sure you did hit that like button. Wait, did that make sense? No, that didn't make sense. So yeah, if you I'm so bad at outros, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at outros. And also, while we're here, let's get a quick comparison here. So here are our objects. So we've got Kepler 77H, it's our largest. Then we've got some random gas giants in here. We've got 2 Uranuses. Then we've got the moons and the other planets. So there's our Earth. And quite a nice bunch of objects there. So they're all green, apart from that white one there. But we do have a white star as well. So yeah, there's that. But sadly, we can't get green stars. It would be cool, but we can't. So there we go, guys. So yeah, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, hit that like button, subscribe for more, help us on the journey to 1,200 subscribers now, since we've hit that 1.1. So yeah, many thanks again for everyone who subscribed recently. You're awesome. Let's keep this work up because it's going well. So yeah, there we go. So I think I'm most proud of this system so far. It's more simple than orange and purple, but I think it's just a lot better. I really do like this. This is a very cool system. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you have a good day. Goodbye. White dwarf. Okay. No, I think I'm going to save up for when I make a system out of white objects, which could be next episode. So if you guys want white objects, just say, or whatever coloured object you want, which we haven't done yet, just say. Alright. Athena is white subgiant. Okay, let's try this. Whoa, is this guy really big? Alright, hang on. Let's just. Alright, so we place it there. So how big is this thing? So it's reasonably large, nothing too extreme. Oh, no, it is a blue star. Wait, that picture showed it was a white star. Yeah, what the heck? If we try that one. Is there any white stars in here? That one there? Wow, okay, there doesn't seem to be any. Altar? That's a more of a blue. Okay, we can just manually edit them, so we'll just quickly delete all them. So we'll use Algol as our primary star here. So it's got 3 masses of sun. So it's reasonably large. So we're going to quickly... where's the option? 0 velocity, that's what we want. So we're going to put that in the middle there. Then we're going to turn radius and composition off. And we're going to lower its temperature down into a white colour. So, and we'll also add an asteroid belt to this system. So we'll just go over one asteroid belt. And we'll have a manual colour as green. So we're going to have green asteroids. And we'll have it like that. There we go. Green asteroids. Oh, that looks pretty cool. So, there we go. I like that. Wow. Oh, this Uranus still has that bugged out trail. Okay, we need to turn that off quickly. So, delete trails. There we go, that fixed it. So, there we are. Looking good. So, how is this looking? Well, it doesn't look very green here compared to what it does in the normal solar system simulation, actually. But, yeah. Trust me, that's green. If we look here, look at that image right there, you can see there's green in that. But yeah, that's the closest thing to a green gas giant I have. So it's quite a light green, but green is green. So yeah, we are using that. So now we have Uranus here. So is this going to get really hot? Okay, 300 degrees. Okay, that's not too hot. Okay, so let's see the orbits quickly. So there's our orbit. So yeah, we'll leave that there for now. I think that's pretty good. So then we're going to have an object closer to the sun. There we go. That is pretty much the whitest I can get it. So look at that. That pretty much is completely white. And if you want to quickly double check, we can turn off glows, so we can actually see the actual colour. Now that is pretty much white. So yeah, don't even argue. That's a white star. So there we go. So green objects. So as you know, I do have the custom Uranus, which I made a few episodes ago, and so we can use that custom Uranus because it is. I class it as a green gas giant, so we're definitely using that. So whereabouts is it? Earth, where is it? Still have it here somewhere. Where is it? Uranus. Where is it? There it is. Okay, I didn't even find it there. So we can use this in our system since it is a green. That is a green shade of green, so that is allowed. Do I have a second green object anywhere? Okay, I don't think I do. Alright, oh well. So, we'll have a Uranus quite close to the main star here. So we'll put it there. Let's put it on a unique sort of look. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Universe Sandbox 2 video, and today we're actually going back to our series which a lot of you are liking right now. So it's about the coloured solar system. So last week we did purple, the week before we did orange, so I've still got the purple simulation here, but today we, as you can see by the title, we are doing green. So this is going to be quite a challenge, but we're going to go and do it. So let's go straight into a new simulation. Also guys, while I'm just setting this up, we did it. We hit 1.1 thousand subscribers a few hours ago, so yeah, many thanks to everyone who subscribed. You're awesome. We did it. That's awesome. Yeah, can't thank you enough. We hit that milestone. So let's see if we can, I don't know, get 1.2 before the October, because that'd be pretty crazy. But anyways, let's get into this. So let's go with a green sort of look here. This is pretty cool. I don't really use this default green one here, so I'm going to turn that down, the ambient brightness. Right, there we go. So now we've got a cool green looking nebula sort of background here. So anyways, for this, I've actually been thinking about this. I was planning it in my head before I started today, so I think I'm going to use a white star for this because, as you may know, white could pretty much represent any colour, as it is, or white is basically a brightened up version. It could be a brightened up version of any colour. Like, you see what I mean there? Like, black and white are basically every single colour, but light or dark, if that makes sense. Wait, I think I can actually... Wait, if we quickly just put a random planet in, let's just go around and rocky planet quickly. So if we put that here, you can see by the colours here, look, we've got the colour orange. It can go white and black. So white, for instance with green, white could be a brightened up version of green. So yeah, we're going to use a white star, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But yeah, white could be any colour lightened up, as we can see here. So yeah, there's that. So we're going to delete that. So a white star. So this is more of a blue star. So we need to find a proper white one. We could use... I've never used these before actually. Let's use a carbon white. That's a